Let's say you have a company and it's one or a few million, and it's been grown mostly through word of mouth or product-led growth, right? But you're like, we want to invest in accelerating that through spending money on something. So it might be spending money on paid ads, or it might be spending money through hiring a marketing person to create content. So generally, I would say yes. You want to start with one. It's like kind of like a cake. What's your cake? There's icing, and for most people, if you're in B2B, icing is usually social media, not LinkedIn. So the cake would be something core. It should be like LinkedIn content. It could be a newsletter. It could be outbound. It kind of depends on your market, because most of the buyers to date, and there's now again, there's so many, there could be communities. There's a million types. So I'm just trying to come up with some classic ones. You say, look, most of our buyers are on LinkedIn. So we're going to focus on creating content on LinkedIn, right? And then you got to stick to that to figure out your voice and your system before you start adding, let's add TikTok, and let's add Instagram, and let's add events, and let's add. So I think it's hard for companies to kind of stick to a small number of programs and take them far enough to see them working, to develop an expertise and a rhythm. It's more often than not, again, there's a CEO who's like, we need to be doing 5 different things at once. And I feel especially for marketing people, because there's too many things to do. And it's really hard to say no to this laundry list of like 20 activities they're all good ideas, but you only have so much time, energy, and attention to kind of get things working and get them to a point where the quality is really, really good. And so you have to focus on doing fewer things better. And as you do that, then you can start to add more and more.